here. It's been an absolute nightmare just getting ready for my track day. So I've loaded the R1 finally in the van. The van's just over there. So I was able to hire this van, believe it or not, for only $66. Of course, I have to pay for the fuel and everything myself, but some trailers cost a bit more than 66 bucks if you look at even like motorcycle trailers. Yes, so the R1's in the back there. I've got my boots and my helmet down at the bottom. I got my leather suit and the legendary Uber bag with all my food in there. I'm pretty sure most of the guys are already at the track, so I might not be able to vlog while getting there. Yeah, hopefully it's gonna be fun. Super excited to try out motorcycle track riding. But like the lead up to it's been hectic. When I went to pick up the van last night, I went through a website called DriveMate, and they use these little lock boxes. And this particular van that I went to pick up, the lock box didn't work, and it was in the middle of the night because I had arrangements throughout the day. Luckily, the owner was happy to come over, and he said I wasn't the first person that the lock box failed on. So it's like a digital kind of lock box where they have offices in Singapore, and then they can communicate with this device and update the codes to whatever they specify. Yeah, that, and then got home, had to get the bike ready, of course, for the track. After doing all that, I tried to get it in the van, but then the ramp angle was just too sharp, and tried to start the bike up, and it's like late in the night at this point, right? People are sleeping, my neighbors are gonna be hating me. Tried to push the bike up. It was so steep that I got the front in, but then the rear just like kept spinning. I was like, no, we'll just turn it off, and then yeah, we'll find a different way tomorrow. So yeah, bike's in now, everything's all ready. I've carried both my helmets. I might have to borrow one of their gloves because I think they've got a requirement that your gloves need to have gauntlets, whereas mine, where are you? Nah, too far away. Yeah, mine are just like the low cut ones that just go up to the wrist there. All right, let's take it to the track, as they say. G'day, cobbers. We're signed in, ready to go. First time at the track. Let's have a look at the bikes. Let's not look at Afro. Look at these bad boys. Quite a few R1s. I'm all the way on the other side there. That looks sick, eh? Just fluoro the front rim. Brother, people take this seriously. There's an R1. Bikes are looking mint. So first time here, we're definitely going to be doing the induction. So they kind of give you tips and hints for where to corner and all that. There's another R1. Look at this beauty. There's the crew. Hey, R3. Bloody, what's this, 7? Yeah, sick lineup. Cool. Hello. You've already been through scrutineering? Yeah. The man, the myth, the legend. Let's go. Okay. I'll have to be quick. Here's my bike. Don't have tire warmers, don't have none of that. Definitely stock.
A few inches later.
There'll be a 5-minute call and then 2 out of it.
It's time. Hey boys, this is gonna be your cameraman for the day. What's your name again, brother? Ryan, give us a fist bump. All right. Hey, I'm doing a YouTube video. You wanna say what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Chris. I'm here today with the R7.
Yeah, show us your R7, bro.
Yeah, hoping not to crash.
Yeah, looks clean.
Not really, because she's got a scratch.
Oh, look at that, you got block off plates as well.
So we got the block of plates, we got the ASB levers, we got the Rizoma mirrors,
Bar ends.
we got the domino grips.
Oh my
we got
God.
some carbon fiber here and there.
Somewhere there. Oh, there it is, yeah.
And then we got the VF design taillights.
And the SE Project exhaust.
SE Project, you know it. And then the Bonamici Racing gear set.
Sick, more carbon.
No, that's fake carbon, but
Oh,
we
it's
don't
carbon,
tell
it's
people
carbon.
it's fake.
Nice to meet you.
Nice.
Hey bro. Wanna say hi to the video?
Kamusta?
Kamusta? Kumain ka na ba?
Kakain pa lang.
Hindi pa.
Kain tayo.
What's that? Cherries?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Let's have a look what's going on down here. R1 Z1K. Hey, Dark Angel. Over there we got the coaches, and then we just had our induction sesh where they told us what to do and what not to do. That's turn 6 there, which brings you into this long stretch going through here. Probably need like 2 gears for this racetrack. It doesn't look that big.
I put this one like this? Or? Okay, I stand.
Oh, you want to be in the frame as well?
Oh,
Okay.
no, I don't want to be.
okay,
You are the main protagonist. Okay, so how did you find this lab?
I was it's pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. Had the camera running this time, so hopefully that's going to be mint, because I had a few technical issues in the first, what was this, lap number 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was lab number 4.
Yeah. So yeah, session 4 was pretty good. Enjoyed it. Everyone kind of understands where they have to be on the track and all that.
How did you find out the bike was handling? How was it?
Good. I think I'm learning the bike a bit more as well. But then on this track, because it's 1000cc with the weight that it's got, you can't give it all the beans, you know what I mean? Just some of the beans, not all of them. Anyway, let me just say bye to Kev. Hey, Kev. I'm gonna have to say bye, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you very much on behalf of everyone here for the track session, the food. What else? The photos. You've just
Yeah, I'll send you because he will send me the link. I will send you the link.
Yeah.
So you can pick whatever pictures you want.
So he's probably the fastest in the group. We might have to get tips from him. Any tips from you, Kev?
Just close your eyes in the corner and open the throttle.
There you go, people. Just pin it and see ya. Pin it and hope to see you live. Any more questions, chat?
Nah, just drive safe, stay safe, don't do too much drugs, and ride fast.
And don't do wheelies.
Yeah, don't do wheelies.
Alright, so the day has come to an end, and yeah, as you can see, the R1 is all packed up. Yeah, so before we go any further, I just want to shout out a few people that have made today possible. So number 1 is going to be Kev. He paid for pretty much everyone that you saw in that video. Well, it was like a group of 18 people or something like that. He paid for the track session. We paid for our licenses. I think it's like $50 for a day license or 90 for the whole year. I just paid for a full 12 months just in case I ever wanted to come back. And then I also wanted to shout out Ryan, who I introduced at the beginning of the video. Anthony as well came out and he helped with the mirrorless camera. And then I also want to shout out Bevan and Dat Black Cowie. Don't quite know his real name yet. I don't know if he wants to disclose it, but anyway, I'll chuck all the Instagrams down at the bottom. Both Bev and Dat Black Cowie are absolute beasts when it comes to taking pictures. Bev is normally out here at the track taking pics, and I think Dat Black Cowie does the same, and he goes to like Monday meets and stuff. So yeah, that's that. I had a few GoPro issues at the beginning. I wish I'd mounted the camera at home before coming out here, but then I didn't really have much time to play with, so yeah, didn't have enough time in between the sessions, because then we met up with the coaches and then they told us what to do, what not to do, and by the time all the other groups had been through and the coaches were done talking, we were due for our session. It wasn't until the last session that I was able to put the GoPro on, and that's probably what you're gonna see most of in the YouTube video. So expectations versus reality. My initial expectation was that it was just gonna be all the beans, you know, but it's a lot more than just power coming out to the track. I've come to learn just on my first day here that it's actually a lot more to do with finesse. It's a lot more to do with finesse than just power and just pinning it. Oh, here come the go-karts. All right, yeah, 2-stroke, it's gonna be loud. Can't do nothing about it. So on the first session we went out, because I was battling with the GoPro, just trying to get it set up. I ended up being at the back and it was dodgy as, like, you had so many, I would say, not to insult anyone, but so many inexperienced people at the back, you know, overtaking. There was this girl that overtook me just before turn 7. Like literally going into turn 7, she overtook me from the inside. And you know, the coaches repetitively told us you have to overtake from the right. Always overtake from the right. We're going into the corner and she was literally like within, like not even like arm's length, like a hand between the two of us. I was like, what are you doing, bro? Coaches said you have to pass from the other side. Anyway, it is what it is. It was just hectic. It was messy at the back. My recommendation, if I can give one for today after this session, is that don't find yourself at the back of the pack. Just don't do it. Not worth it. It's not fun. It's dodgy as hell. Yeah, stay at the front. And then by the time we went back from the first session, the coaches had a chat with us. They told us, pointed out some of the mistakes that we were making and stuff. And then they decided, because it's a pretty big group, I'm gonna try and space you guys out, because it's just, yeah, something bad's gonna happen. So yeah, we went out for the second session, spaced this out. Everyone kind of knew where to be on the track. If you're not overtaking, stay left. If you're overtaking, then you can go around people. Try not to overtake going into the turns. Yeah, so that was helpful. So what they did was, at the beginning of each session, they had the yellow flags waving. And initially, when we had the first meeting, they said, when you have the yellow flags out, just take it easy. It's more like a pacing lap, or pacing first 2-3 laps. Don't overtake, okay? Just take it easy. So I was like, okay, so if we're taking it easy, all I'm doing is pretty much staying on the bike. And then once flags are in, then we're giving it the beans, then we're going crazy. But I didn't know that there was a coach right behind me recording all the time along. And yeah, he pointed out a few things, like, you know, those easy to like 10 riders in front of me, they all stayed left when, you know, they had markers on the track, like just with chalk, to tell you where to start tipping it in, where the apex was, where the exit point was. And then some people, just by default, were going all the way to the right, even when they could just, like, you know, hug the turn in. They just stayed all the way to the right. And I remembered some of this stuff that they were saying. But then the trouble is, if you're seeing 10 people in front of you doing that, and then you decide to go all the way to the right when everyone's going left, even though you're in the right. See what I did there? Even though you're in the right, I was thinking from a safety perspective, I was like, am I going to be safe with the guy behind me? Because if 8 people in front of me are doing the wrong thing, and then I end up doing the right thing, the 20 people behind me are going to think I'm doing the wrong thing. And then I'm just putting myself in a vulnerable situation. Anyway, yeah, we had our session, called out a few more issues, ironed out a few more kinks in everyone's armor. And then, yeah, then we went out for the third session. Third session, I was just like, I'm not playing. I'm going to be as far out to the front as I possibly can. So went out in the third session. Yeah, beans. Gave it beans in the huge straight down before turn 7. Just power wheeling down the stretch. That was so much fun. Yeah, R1's a fun bike. The R1's a fun bike. I think it's not the ideal bike for this kind of track. I think you'd have more fun on an even smaller bike, like a, I don't know, R3 or Ninja 300, or even like a R7. There was a guy that was just fanging it down. Like, I'd pass him in the straights and then in the corners, because you don't have that much weight. He was like braking a lot later than I was. Whereas for me, I could feel the inertia just pushing me towards the sand, which is where you don't want to be. And then we had our lunch break. Unfortunately, my very experienced cameraman, Ryan, had an accident, because he ended up going for the happy hour during the lunch break, and then he crashed his, I think it's a Z400 Kawasaki. But he's all good. There was a bit of damage to the bike, but he's perfectly fine. Yeah, so then I decided I'm just going to go for one more session, because I didn't really get much rest before coming out here, unfortunately, because of the issues with the van and then getting the bike ready and stuff, and I barely got any sleep. And I thought it wasn't wise for me to just keep going faster every time I'm heading out, and putting myself at risk. So yeah, decided to pack it, said bye to the guys, and yeah, that's that. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found it entertaining or informative. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by. It's your boy AfroBiker. Peace, catch you in the next one.